What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Brandon Groce here with you today, specifically on YouTube. We don't know what's going on with Behance. I tried to get on today, and all of a sudden, it was just like, no, thank you. We talked to the team a little bit. We haven't gotten a response. Send a message to see what's gonna go and happen over there. But I just want to say thank you guys for those of you who came on over to YouTube. I kind of like this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, where I don't have to. Not even that I like guard my mouth well enough on Behance, but I wonder if they like saw through the video and they were like, he cursed too much, get him off Behance. So we'll see what that actually is. It's interesting that because anytime you're working with somebody, especially if you have a good relationship with them, they'll make sure that, you know, they'll warn you before things happen. So I don't think that's the case. I think it might just be a glitch. But other than that, how are you guys today? Since we are specifically on YouTube, you guys can actually project on your TVs if you want. We have a couple people in the chat. We have Devontae, we have McDaniel. What is going on, my friend? How you guys doing today? Feeling good? Feeling dandy? Because I know I am. And guys, if you have not been here, or were not here yesterday, we are working on a wondiferous watch application. I'm super excited to rebuild something like this in Adobe XD, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started with that. All right, but first off, I like to kind of hold on. What is it? We have in the chat, Tausif, can you make a tutorial of XD? You're awesome, bro, my friend. 100%, but also that's why we're here. I have tons of Adobe XD tutorials, not only on YouTube, but I also have them on Instagram if you guys are interested. All the links are down in the description. I haven't had my first cup of coffee. Dear Lord. Hey, what's going on, Paula? How you doing? Good to see you here. But this is what we're going to be doing, all right? I want to ask, how are you guys feeling today? How are you guys doing? What are you guys excited about today? What's happening? Let's chat a little bit. Just because you guys know, if you watch me enough, I like to have conversation while I'm designing. And to be honest with you, pretty much this is pretty straightforward. We're continuing our challenge of building out a watch application for desktop. If you guys weren't here today or yesterday, I don't even know what day it is. I'm like, today, tomorrow, yesterday. This is what we have so far for our watch application, and we're just going to continue to build it out. We went through like a couple of iterations. We took in our screenshot here just so we can see what was happening. But we started here, we moved on over to this, and then we kind of got here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, hey, what's going on, Fergie? Welcome to the chat. I'm kind of happy to see that, like, the 3 different versions. I kind of like this is a little bit more compact, but I don't know. Jane says, I think I broke Behance. I did my first stream this morning, and I am shattered now. What do you mean? What's going on, Jane? How you doing? Glad to see you here, my friend. But how was the first stream? What went down? So we have this little blurred stuff on the side. So I'm actually gonna take. We're not gonna waste any time while we're talking to you guys. We need to. I'm gonna go ahead and start blurring some of this stuff out, just to like get this sort of effect up here that this has. I'm gonna go to not background blur, object blur. We're just gonna blur it out. I wonder if I can do like 100. Oops, what was that? Nope, it stops at 50. That kind of sucks. Alright, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna just duplicate it right down there. Maybe we can unblur it a little bit. I don't know. Jane says, apart from some weird sound effects, it was great. What were the weird sound effects? And guys, for those of you guys who are in the chat, I would really appreciate if you guys could all hit that like button, and it would really help, especially since we're on YouTube specifically. It helps tremendously for the lifelong life the video has. But Jane says, oh, and I fluffed the start, switching screens, or switching scenes, and you see me pulling a face. In fact, I pull a lot of faces. But that's the best part. Like, if we, look, listen, let's just take a look. Let's take a look, just because we have Jane on here. We have, let's see, let's go to like my first, let's see. I wonder if I can go to my first live stream. This is 5 months ago. I somehow just like show up here. But I think I just end up getting right into it. Like, it looks very different. Let's see, what else? To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I do think that I kind of like the side stuff that I had. I'm not sure if I can do that anymore. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I liked kind of when I had my titles and stuff. But let me see if I can get all my past live streams. Oh, that's all we had? Oh yeah, like this. Like, I would always mess up in the beginning. Like, look at all the fuzziness that I had. I had a horrible camera. I do want this back. I want the chat back. I gotta figure out how to bring that back. But it was it was terrible. And it takes time. All right, let's see. We're gonna go back to our site, and we're gonna keep rolling on. Jane says my microphone's set up probably too much noise canceling, too much gain. I'll do some more testing. That's all it is. It's just testing until you get the right spot. All right, so now we have this other section we're gonna do. We have the menu here that is, I'm gonna click on this so I can kind of see where I need to bring in my white background. I'm gonna scroll up one more time so the black scrolls up. All right, cool. And then we got our menu here. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just duplicate this. A lot of people ask me, like, Brandon, with scrolling websites, like, how exactly do you, because Adobe XD doesn't have the quote-unquote proper, where did it go? Oh, that's because I need to push that back. Okay. Like, because Adobe XD doesn't have the proper, like, you can't do scrolling animations how you would think you would want to. So, like, what I end up doing is, basically, I'm gonna show you. just stay tuned. There's a little hack that I like to do, and we did it. If you guys weren't here, for our Shaco project, to do the scrolling, instead of actually scrolling ourselves, I actually animated the scrolling. So scroll, you have the animation, it will scroll, got the animation in there, and there too. I know it wasn't like a lot of animation. There's like, if I really wanted to, I could pull down, like for example, when these came in, like if I play this, right? And there's only just like a little animation in the folder or in the photos. I could do a lot more, and we're gonna do that in this, because last week was a little bit of a struggle because we had Adobe Live and some other commitments, but we have time to spend and show you guys how exactly I would, attack this. All right, so let's go ahead and close this out and let us focus on this. So we have this. We have Scalpa. Oh, that's basically just spelling the brand name. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do G. I'm just gonna use, instead of Calpa, I'm gonna use ours. And before I do any of that, I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Again, using reference, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Alright, so I'm gonna see what happens here. I'm just going to use, I also have a feeling that this color back here is not actually white. I'm pretty sure it's like a gray. Off. Yep, figured so. Alright, so that way I can go ahead and use white. Oops. Let me see. Let me grab this shadow real quick. Boom. Scale that up. I'm going to turn the shadow opacity just down a little bit. And hey, what's going on, Kyle? Let me see. I'm trying to get it to like a good amount. I also need to scale the size of this. So we have G. I'm going to go back to the opacity. I don't want it to be too big, but I do. Alright, around this. Let's leave it like that. So G, R. You know what? It's probably be a little bit smaller. Probably be around this size. G, R. I'm just holding Alt to just duplicate all this stuff. L. Oh wait, that's not my. Freaking how to spell my name out here. G-R-O. C. E. And we'll arrange these once a little bit more once we get a little bit, you know, decided all of this stuff. Hey, what's going on, Dannon? I will grab all of the knowledge. I'm glad, my friend. But let's chat a little bit, guys. What are we looking forward to today? What is happening? What did we work on last night? I like to get to talk to you guys, man. Let me hit this stretch real quick. Okay. I think also why I stopped doing the this is interesting. I wonder which one is before and the after. Sound for you, Kyle Mac. Guys, I think we just all need to copy like Kyle's eyeballs. Alright, let's see. So we have, we're gonna do movement. We're gonna grab a line here. Boom. We're also gonna steal this dark color. I need to really add this to my swatches so I don't have to keep redoing that. Boom. So we have just a small one. I'm bringing it around here. We're just gonna write out. Instead of movement, we're gonna write out, "It's your boy," because that's just how we do. And we're gonna take all this kerning out. We're gonna make it times New Roman. I'm gonna make it italic. And dark. There we go. Just gonna make it all capital. I'm gonna scale it down. There we go. Shane, I see you finally learned how to do the eyeball thing. I love it. That's like his signature. It's just like we can't not go a day without the eyeballs. Next, let's see how we're gonna do this. There are also is two like things we need to do here. I can bring. Let me see if I can grab this. Oh, well, I do have Dropbox open. Let's see. This is basically gonna be a form of a speed test. Let's just hope the internet holds on to us. But I think it should. We're not on both Behance and YouTube at the moment, so we'll see. Burning Mac. Oh, this is the wrong one. No, that's definitely the wrong one. Guys, I'm so organized. I'm so good. Oh, here we go. Oh, so it was this one. Alright. Projects. Groce. His profile pictures. Alright, there we go. So that's the white one. I think this is the correct one that I need. Let's see. Should be the black one. Alright, cool. Coolio! Alright, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit in Photoshop real quick. You know what sucks? Is that all of our Behance fam is probably like, where are we at? That's what kind of blows me today. But I'll get confirmation from Behance later today, which will be fine. I'm gonna save that. Boom. Scale this down. Right in line with this. I'm gonna just drag a line out real quick. And boom. Let's scale this down a little bit more. I'm gonna bring it in line with this. I do kind of want to, I think I might steal this color really quick. I'm gonna open this back in Photoshop. Maybe it's already back in Photoshop. Here, boom. I'm gonna just add this color to this. We'll see what we can do. Save that. There we go. And then add some other things like this. However, this is a little bit darker gold. Back here, press Control U. I'm gonna just saturate it up a little bit and maybe darken it. We'll see what that does. It does a little something. All right, I'm gonna just duplicate this and let me see. I'm gonna go back here. What do we have? I don't know what this says. I'm just gonna do brandongroce.me.com. Or BrandonGroce.me. BrandonGroce.me. Boom. Let's scale that down. Keep it in line with this. Might actually center it there. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna sample this color. Boom. And then duplicate it. I'm also gonna change this just so it's sentence case. There we go. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Hold Alt, drag it out, and just do share. Okay. What now? So we need to get this thing in the center. Ooh, I didn't even know that was on the side. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is I do need to make this darker. This is way too this is way too light. It's like this over here. I'm gonna take this back into Photoshop. Come over here, drop that color. Boom, save. I switched over to this and I was like, oh, that's pretty. I thought it was mine and I was like, it's not mine. All right, cool. So we got this. Now I'm gonna just do our little circles that we had in the corner over here. I'm gonna make it that color, remove our borders because we don't need that. We're gonna do about like 30%. We're gonna do Control R to get our repeat grid. We're gonna drag out about like 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And we're gonna turn the opacity down, all of them, 37. Now we're just gonna center it to this artboard here. And Let me see. Guys, I forgot what was next. Oh, I'm gonna do this sentence case too. Well, not really sentence. Let's see. Oh, I keep saying sentence case, and that's not this is not at all a sentence case. This is sentence case. There you go. Alright, now we're gonna need to get that watch. I wonder if we go to this really quick. What can we do? I wonder if they'll show us like the inside of a watch. I wonder. Okay, not Apple. Let's just go back to watch. I wonder if we can get away with something like this. We need a watch folder. Nitten says, "Oh yeah, boy." All right, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna try. Yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can kind of like fake this. So what I'm gonna do is, I feel like I pulled this watch in the other day. Where? Okay, there's this, but where's the other one? Maybe it's in my downloads. Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, there we go. All right. So what I'm gonna try to do is try to take this in addition to. I'm gonna go back to my folders. I'm actually gonna pull this. Let's go to my watch folder. Paste that here. Is this not a real PNG? I'm gonna be so sad. Wow, they did it to us, guys. They did it to us. They lied. They lied. All right, let me see. Free download. Oh, you know what? They didn't lie to us. I just right-clicked and tried to do a save. That's on me. All right, so we got that. Pull that out. We're gonna go to our desktop, our watch folder. We're gonna delete this fake PNG. Do not do that. Boom. We're gonna paste that in. Ooh. Rogers, much love for the subscription, my friend. I appreciate the love. We're here every. I was like every Friday, and I was like, wait, we're here every day at 9 a.m. EST. Glad you're enjoying it, my friend. Alright, so I'm gonna see if we can do. I'm gonna have to like. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna go into Edit Photoshop. And now, what I'm gonna do here is go sweat. I'm gonna sweat a little bit. All right. And go in here. Boom, boom, boom. Pull this across. Ta-da. All right, we're just gonna have to do this very messily, guys. Cause I thought this will get us close enough. I know Fergie's looking at me like, Brandon, use the false. No, but what is it? The like selection tool thing that you are like, you constantly tell me about. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to do that either. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Using masks instead of deleting stuff, guys. Trying to be trying not to delete stuff. I want to keep it as I forget the word, but you know, you don't want to just delete things. It's not us. There's an outage at Behance. Phew, for real? I saw somebody streaming. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie at all. I saw that and I really did think that they kicked me from Behance. And I was so close to crying this morning. I really was out here like, they don't want me on Behance anymore. There you go, Dave. Hey, what's going on, Dave? Non-destructive editing. Dave, it's been too long. What's been popping, dude? Non-destructive workflow. There you go. Non-destructive workflow. But I was really feeling some type of way this morning. I was like, how they gonna do that to me? Alright, so we got our little thing here. It basically lines up. It's good enough. And so what we're gonna go ahead and do. But Dave, dude, what's been popping? I was looking in the Discord. Okay, Jane. I was looking in our Discord and I was like, I literally put in the, I call it the SOS channel. But the, what's it called? No, guys, I can't think. Where's the rest of my coffee? It's like the support channel in their Discord, and I was like, someone please help, can't get on. Yeah. But thank you, Jane, for giving me that, you know, what is the term? That realization, so I don't have to cry later today. I really appreciate that. David says, I've been under a rock working, man. You know how it goes. Dude, I do. I've really been struggling trying to figure out, like, I'm like, all right, we need to do live streams, but also we need to somehow, well, not somehow, but, you know, a lot of you guys know who've been following me for a long time. A lot of my work is like Adobe stuff. And so I've been trying to, you know, think around how to scale for next year. I almost had like a mini panic attack. I was like, because we did pretty good. We did pretty good this year in terms of the amount of money that I wanted to make. And then all of a sudden, I was like, all right, well, how do we do better next year? And I didn't have the answer, like a repeatable process, and so I got really scared. And I was like, all right, we gotta figure this out. And so I've been trying to build out like a sales system, because all my stuff is basically through relationships. Like I've just gotten really, really lucky to dig my heels in deep with some people. And work alongside with them. But, you know, how long can that actually sustainably keep you afloat? And the answer is, I have no idea. So I got scared. And was like, all right, we need to actually build, you know, a sales funnel and stuff like that. Jane saying, it's in the announcements area. I only saw it because I got a notification. Oh, see, y'all, that's how y'all know I can't read. I was just out here. I don't know what's going on. And thanks for the cleverness of, thank you for, I appreciate the love for this. But yes, Dave, you have been missed, my friend. I constantly, I'm like, where did he go? Hari Krish, what's up? The half and half stuff is just lit. Dab, yes. We need to go back to the website so I can look at what I'm doing. All right, so we need to get a little, that little line in the circles. And I also need to do, I think I also need to cut out, I need to go here, right? I need to edit in Photoshop. And we're gonna do the same thing. Fergie says notes down half. Notes down? What's that mean? Half and half idea for challenge projects. And guys, for those of you guys who are watching, I'm really revamping the whole, kind of like how Discord, and Kyle's gonna be so mad at me for this. Hold on, just keep listening. So you guys have probably seen that there's levels in the in our Discord. And if you guys aren't part of our Discord, we are the Game Changers. Hello, Game Changers. The Discord is down in the description. We have over hundreds of creatives in the live stream, in the Discord, helping each other out and really just pushing each other to be our next best selves. Outside of that, like, so with the competitions that we do each week, like this week it's the watch challenge. I'm really going to be pushing the leveling up to be strictly based upon how you guys perform, or how we all perform in, or really who wins the challenges. I'm really excited about that because I've been wondering for like a while. I'm like, well, how do we make this just like not a talking war, because talking is cool and all. And I love talking with you guys, but I'd rather the reward be upon like how much we improve, you know what I mean? Because that's what Game Changers is all about. David says, same. I've been focused on building processes and team training members. I've been eating away at my time, but I'm happy to closing out this year at 6 figures. That's what's good, boy. Yeah, man, like, that's what I was, that's what I've been really focusing on too, is the process and all that stuff. Like, the process for my personal content and all that stuff has been, what am I cutting out, guys? I'm like, what am I keeping? What am I not? Has been really crucial. And like, so a lot of stuff has been changing. Stuff changes all the time, but Instagram has been really unreliable. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, and a lot of you guys might know me from Instagram too. My reach has dove almost like 100. I can't say 100% because people are still seeing my stuff, but pretty much very close to 100. I think I reach, at the beginning of this year, I was reaching like 20,000 people with like a simple post, or like 2,000 people with a single story. Now my stories reach like maybe 500 people. And hey, what's going on, Zambino? What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the Game Changers. And we're gonna save this real quick and see where we're at. That gets us good enough. All right. And like, Instagram keeps going down and down and down and down. And I'm really not happy about that, because that just means like in the future, it's just going to continue to be like that. And to be honest with you, I'm not down for that. With all the time spent, I want to make sure that the platform that I'm on is scalable, not constantly reliant on hold on one second. I can't think. Relying on whether or not people are like buying ads on the platform, where Facebook is like, oh, people are buying ads now. Kill the reach. I mean, it's really not fair for creatives. And the thing of how Instagram, and I'm not trying to complain here. It sounds like I am. But I just had to pivot this year in terms of like, okay, what is scalable, what is not scalable. Instagram doesn't have SEO, YouTube has SEO, and even Behance has SEO. So I've really been working very diligently to find projects with Adobe to focus on the scalable platforms. Hold on, I'm trying to grab this real quick. This requires diligency. Hold on. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate this real quick. I'm gonna crop this in. And I'm glad to see you miss me too, Dave. I'm glad that actually, let me ask you this, Dave. Do you and we probably need to catch up on a call. That's what we need to do. That's really what needs to happen here. Where did the thing go? That was rude. Where did it go? Where did it go, my friend? Let's see. Nitin says, just hold my upcoming concept. Zenbino says, not much, just here watching you. Well, I'm glad we are here together. Not only me watching me doing the things that I'm trying to do, but we're having a good time. But I'm glad I really have to say, I really do appreciate you guys. I really enjoy not just making content, but I really like live streaming a lot more than just sending out videos, because comments are so hard to keep up with, especially if you're running a business. Dave is probably shaking his head, or really anybody that's trying to run a business is shaking their head like, yes, it's challenging. I don't know how people like, well, I know how people like Tom do it, because they have built out a team to do that, and that's just smart of them to do. What did I want to do? I wanted to take this. I wanted to horizontal switch it. Do something like this, so it looks like it's the same watch, but it's not. Alright, we need to go back into this one. We're going to edit in Photoshop real quick. Or, what we can do, instead of the, I'm going to ungroup this. And instead I'm going to use a circle. That way, I can just grab this. Grab the circle, grab the watch, Control-Shift-M, got that mask, boom, Control-V. Blow! Bring this to the top, boom, bada bing, bow. See, look how good that is. Welcome back, Kyle. Welcome back. All right, so that kind of works. Now we can just do our line like so. I forget what I was talking about, guys. I feel like I was onto something, and then like I just totally went like BS mode. Zambino says, have you tried Figma or Sketch, or if so, did you find XD was the best? Dude, let me just lay this down. Nothing, and just because I know I got them, me and Fergie got the inside, not just the insider notes, but let me just give it to you straight. No company, or not, I can't, let me not start with that. When you're talking about companies and which one is better, Adobe, let's not even talk about softwares just yet. Let's just talk about companies. You have Adobe, who is a massive company that has multiple different softwares from that cross different industries. And the thing is okay, they not only have Adobe XD, but they have Photoshop, they have Illustrator, they have really anything under the sun a creative needs. And the thing is like, when we're talking about Figma, Adobe XD, whatever, there will be to some degree where the larger, and we're talking about ecosystems, one software versus an ecosystem. It's very challenging to have one application compete against an ecosystem. It's very challenging because you know, the ecosystem might be slower in terms of like building what's needed. So yes, these smaller these other platforms that are quote unquote industry standard might be good because they can develop quick. But as soon as a company like Adobe turns into that direction, they have so many resources to build better, faster, and connect that thing that they're building with the rest of their other applications. Like they're building AR, they're building 3D, and I've, me and Ferdy are in some of the conversations where we know what is coming down the pipeline, and we've seen how they're already trying to integrate, things like Adobe XD into, AR, VR, and things outside of just UI, UX. And so their future, Adobe has the resources to think very far into the future, whereas these other platforms, they're just building softwares for the moment. And that's why you've seen InVision Studio die. That's why you've seen Sketch die. And in my opinion, Sketch is pretty much dead. It's not really relevant anymore because their team can't develop any longer. Or I mean, they can develop, but Sketch was good because it was public. You could, and I might get in trouble about actually saying the words, but they can't keep up with where XD is now and where the market is going. Like everybody you see is like getting in these boot camps. Once something goes mainstream, that's how you know something else is emerging. Like I see almost a whole bunch of people that have been in other industries trying to switch over into building mobile applications, UI, UX basically, and my bad. It's just interesting to see like how when things go mainstream, that means that, or when the majority of the average person goes to something that wasn't mainstream before, that means something that was highly niche is now mainstream. That means there's a new niche being developed. That's AR, that's VR, that's virtual production. Things are moving. It's called like early adopters. So a lot of people who like dabbled with technology. Why do I keep scrolling up? I'm trying to grab this stuff here. All right, maybe I can just, no? Okay, cannot. I'm gonna screenshot this just so I can. But that's what I mean, just like the average bell curve. Like things are, they're moving. So, and we just have to be aware that, ooh, this is gonna be interesting to make. But so, that's my long-winded answer. Adobe XD is the best only because it is part of an ecosystem, not because of the application. It's long-winded, which means it will survive over time just because Adobe itself is a long-term thinking company and can build things long-term just because of how strong they are. All right, let me pull some of this stuff. Long-winded answer, but I hope that helped, my friend. And if that answer helped, and this is also why personally, I'll give you guys another. It's not really a tidbit, but this is how I think. I always try to look for who is looking at the long-term game. And in my mind, when you look at somebody and you're like asking them what they're doing and they're like, oh, I'm doing this. And you're like, that doesn't make any sense. This is not gonna make any sense either. You have to look at the people who are playing the short-term game and the long-term game. That's how I look at it. The people who play the long-term game, they might not be the best starting out because they have to develop so much infrastructure. But once the infrastructure is built, they can. This is hard to explain. I'm just gonna keep it simple. You have to look at the people who are looking at the long-term game and people at the short-term game. I think this is a whole nother conversation, but like how, for instance, Tesla kind of gets a bad rap by other automated car companies or people who are in that game because they tend to. I'm actually gonna do something here. 1 second, guys. Let me think about this. So I'm gonna make this a component. Or actually, I'm gonna before I make anything a component, I'm just gonna boom, 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 boom. So we have movement, case. Dial. Strap and buckle. But I don't know. I'm gonna stop rambling there because I want to hear what you guys have to say about like my little spiel. I want to know like what you guys think about that. What your guys' thoughts are. Because I want this to be a conversation. I don't want this to be like, oh, Brandon on the soapbox again. You know what I mean? Brandon's just saying stuff and forgetting what he's talking about. Alright, so we got that. Alright. I'm about to make a component. That's why I'm doing all this. If you guys enjoy my rambling, you guys enjoy what we're doing here, please hit that like button. It helps tremendously. Let's see, what we gonna do? We gonna take, we're gonna have to duplicate these circles too. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, copy, paste. Cool. Now I'm gonna change all these to, I'm gonna save this color too, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Don't bounce, bada-ding, boom, shazam. Alright, bow. There we go. I'm also gonna do the same thing with these outer rings. Border. I'm gonna change this music. I don't like it! Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is I just grab the entire thing. Alright, I'm gonna select all of this. I'm gonna hit Control K. And default state, what I'm gonna do, let me just, what else did I select? Oh, there's 2. Alright, boom. There we go. Control A. Oh, what? Oh, dang! Y'all went in deep. How did I miss these? I was missing a whole bunch of comments. Wow. Okay. Nitin says you want to start an AR. Dude, seriously try. I've been trying to get into, well, to be honestly, I haven't personally been trying to get into it. I've been hiring people to look into it for me. But it's definitely something I want to incorporate into my live streams and stuff. Hari Krish, don't mind if this is a stupid question or not the place to ask this question. Any tips for someone who's taking baby steps into the freelancing world, like how to land clients, etc.? Hari Krish, man, this is why I did a whole session in our Game Changers Discord, and it was with Kyle, Aaron, I think Saluna was there, and then I think UI Raygon was there. And I was like, maybe I should record this. And then I was just like, nah, you know, this is the only time we gotta do it. But then the people who were there like really loved it, and I, you know, to be honest, I think we'll have to do like an office hours or something, or maybe I'll do an office hours and just record the session and just have that in the how to get clients section of our Discord. However, we do have, I found like the best. Where's our Discord? Excuse me. I found the best, not just this, hold on. I guess I didn't make it. Alright, but basically if you guys are in our Discord and you are also asking the same question as Hari Krish, this first video is very close to what I discuss in that whole section. Regarding, I'll just copy this into the chat. Regarding how to get any sort of job, the type of research I do, but there's some different, like this is specifically how to get a job, but when it comes to clients, the tactics are the same, it's just the people that you contact are a little bit different. So we'll have to set a date for that. Looking back at the chat here, Nemin says it depends on what you do for work if you want to evolve in time or not. Exactly. Nitin says I don't own a PC. Nitin, what do you own? So you don't use Adobe products. Kyle Max says kind of when Kodak was behind the times and didn't move forward when DSLRs came out. Basically. David says I agree it's tough to compete when with an ecosystem as a single product. Figma is great for specific use cases, particularly if you're working on a team with several designers on a large project. And now the new age of mirrorless cameras, Kyle Max says. Dave says, but in terms of what I use for my agency, XD is the default since people can get it for free, and most creatives already have the Adobe Creative Suite to some extent. Exactly. So there's like a whole bunch of things that Adobe can do. They can make it free, they can make it cheap. Oh, why did I just undo that? Like there's so many advantages that I know Figma is also has some things. Actually, I'm gonna read this, what's it called? Okay, cool. I was scared. I was like, they don't want me. Hold on. We were alerted the service outage started at 11 a.m. That is unfortunate, prohibiting everyone from streaming right now. We'll keep you posted and let you know as soon as streaming is back up. Yeah, see, I was sweating. I was like, guys. I was like, they don't want me on Behance no more. They don't want it. What was I gonna do with this? All right, we got state 2. State 2, I'm just gonna have movement. So I'm gonna turn this to 0. This to 0. And thanks, Nitin. I'm glad you guys enjoy the music. Nitin, if you do enjoy the music, we also do. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the 24-hour live stream that we also have on YouTube. I'll pop that open right quick. It is all of the music that is on our live stream. If you dig it, it's 24 hours. We are adding more music to this. It's just gonna take a little time because we have over 2 hours of music that is 24 hours here. We're going to continue to find more music that we can use on here. If you guys want to check that out, I'll also put that in the chat. But anyway, back to our watches. All right. And so you guys will see why I made this a component in a little bit. So this is, we have, I still don't want that as the default state. Default state should be all gray. Boom. And so that when we go here, state, oh, sucks. Okay, what did I do? State 2, default state. Let's let's turn that down first and let's see what happens. Okay, I don't know why it got funky. Yeah, but see, that was one of the moments where I was like, Adobe XD. Or why is that happening? I should be able to just, yeah, this is state 2. Lo-fi Brandon is dope AF. David says, whoever designed that for you killed it. I appreciate it, man. I was quite excited about it. Let me see. And it's not even lo-fi, it's like jazz. I think I might go to lo-fi because like that's the thing. All the designers want it. I don't know. I might do another one. Hold on, let's do a new state. Let's see what happens here. Like, can I turn this off? Alright, so we'll do it like that. State is all gray. This is just movement. And we have, yeah, this is default state. So I'm gonna add another one, new state. And we're just gonna go down the line. So we got, oops. So we got case on this one. That will be the next one that's highlighted. Boom. Boom. Hopefully that works. It should. Alright, I wish I could like reorganize this stuff. Alright, so we got case. We're gonna go back to default. We're gonna add another one, new state. We're gonna do dial. And I'm doing this because I don't want to keep making new ones of these guys. So that's why I'm spending a little more time on this. Because it's going to save me time. Infrastructure is going to save me time in the future. So I don't have to redo this. And we got 2 more to make. We're just going to do a new state. What is it? Buckle. That, reduce this, boom, 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 up, one more, new state. I don't remember what the last one was. Last one was, doop, 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 gallery. Alright, so we're just gonna call it gallery. Alright, so now we have all of these super simple, and we got all gray, and then we got, that really shouldn't be the default, but this is the default. Alright, so we're just gonna have this on movement for this portion, and now we're gonna start adding some of our content here. 3 people left that were like, he keep working on the same component. All right, I'm joking. We got PF110. Just gonna bold that. Now we're gonna do winding, unbold, manual. Now where's serve? Boy, I can't spell. Bold that. Boom, look at that. Spell check. Ain't no Figma got that. 8 days. High frequency. 3, 8. HZ dash 21. This is probably like the hardest part about like designing. Like, let me tell you, when I worked at an agency, the main that my work was given back to me was because your boy could not spell. But then Adobe XD came out with spell check, and I was like unstoppable. Is this instrument a saxophone? I won't be able to tell you, my friend. I have no idea. It sounds like a suspicious, suspicious movie. However, I'm scared to play it. YouTube might slap me immediately because it's got some really good samples. I don't know. Devontae says spell check for the win. It indeed does, my friend. Barrels to... Can you imagine all of the designers who is like spelling challenge? Like how many people's lives were just elevated when Adobe XD started that? Dimensions 3x 10 colon 29.3 x 23 points. Does anybody in the chat know what any of this stuff means? Like, have they ever bought a watch that has like this much serious information and known what it means? I'm just like, the watch looks cool, that's nice. All right, we're gonna increase the Why can I not increase the sizing here? Lame. Alright, we're gonna... I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, is this for like super... I don't know. Is it like super, whatchamacallit? Like, do watch snobs really like this information? Like, that's what I'm curious. Like, is this type of watch specifically for a type of customer that likes this information is what I'm kind of thinking. Alright, so we got all this. Boom. And we got this quote. I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick just so I can. I'm gonna bring this down too. Of course, Hari Krish. Wait, what did Kyle say? Adobe should add Grammarly as a plugin. That would, I'm not even gonna lie, that would be game changing. Like, their whatchamacallit is pretty good right now, but that would be like a new step. Alright, so what are we doing? We're at, well, first off, we're gonna come here and we're just gonna come in here. And we just go copy and paste this because I'm talking. Wow, they did each word as a div. So upset. Okay. In every significant artifact of our watch making heritage, the movement dictates. I'm so messing up the music right now. Everybody's like, British up. Shape of the object's final form. Alright, cool, fine. Alright, we're gonna bring it over here so I can pull this down, pull this in. There we go. I'm gonna change it to times. And we're gonna scale that baby up, you know what I'm saying? Right about there. Did I spell artifacts right? Basically. Alright, now we're gonna do bold italic. It's kind of close. Let's just do regular italic. And let's do 23 times 1.2. I think it needs more space. I think it needs more space, you know what I'm saying? I want to figure out how much space they got up in here. Line height is 35. Alright, cool, I got 35. I got on the first try. Nitten says, will we add animation to the watch? Indeed we shall.
Subscribe to the channel.
Much love for the subscription, my friend. Appreciate that. But we will animate the watch. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get everything here first, and then we'll go back and we'll animate this baby. His name was Michael or Michelle Parmigiani. Regular that up. Bow. I'm also gonna make this the darker version. Yeah, there we go. So you can actually see that jump. It's a little brown. I don't really like that, but we all right. Okay, and then whoa, oh. Alright, I'm gonna group this. No code to animate, Nitten. Not this time. Not this time. Kyle says, I think they have an Unsplash plug for Illustrator. They have an Unsplash plugin for Adobe XD too. Let's see. What am I looking for, guys? Oh. I meant to do this, so I'm gonna double click in here. I'm gonna just do a quote thing up here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can change it to. I want one of those nice quotations. I wonder what they're using over here. Let's actually check this out. Where's my cursor? Oh, it's a PNG. Well, let's see what we can find. Alright, we're just gonna put it back to Times New Roman. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh no. Okay, Adobe XD froze a little bit. I was like, let's see. So we got that done. Let's take a look back at what else we got. And then we got that weird animation stuff. How do we want to do that? Because what we could do is let me duplicate this. Hold on. Let's just bring this down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make these lines here. And I'm just trying to get, oh, you know what? I don't even have to do that. I'm just gonna copy paste. I'm gonna rotate this down. Perfect. And I wonder, I think I can get another one. So now I can do copy, paste, flip that this way, and bring this over this way. And then how else is it done here? I think horizontally too. Yeah, alright. So we're also gonna copy paste and we're gonna rotate. Bring this here. Copy paste, flip. Bring that right there. There we go. Alright, cool. So now I kind of have this sort of look. Hey, what's going on, Excellence? Yes, we are live, my friend. Excellence, where have you been? We have all been so concerned. We were like, yo, where's Excellence at? We don't know what's going on. Today's challenge is we are trying to do some things. But where have you been? It's been a while. Alright, we'll pull that off to the side here. We have our little sketch thing here. I'm actually going to pull this back in because we might want to bring this to the center here and have that be well, I'm glad it's better, Excellence. What's been going on? I mean, you don't have to air your dirty laundry live, but you know, we would love to. First off, we're just glad that we can make your day. But I hope that things get, I hope things get better. On behalf of the Game Changers, I really hope things do start looking up. And if you need us, we're here. We're here for laughs, giggles, everything that you need in order to have a good day. Alright, I'm gonna make everything size 1 so it looks like a little sketch. Alright, boom. Alright, so now we have to do the case. So now I'm gonna actually do movement. I'm gonna type this as movement because that's one of our sections. Oh, what's going on? Why can't I type it? Woo, I got that yawn out, boy. What time is it? 10:30? Now it's time for case. We're literally just gonna copy and paste this junk. We're really not trying to edit all that. Alright, over here we got dial. Copy paste this. Bring it over here. Got dial. We're gonna write it. style. I think this one is case. And then we have strap and buckle. Around the same place. So this is actually a pretty simple design, guys. It's really just a whole bunch of content floating in. My stomach is actually hurting. Yo, what's the commercial shoot, Excellence? What do you have on? What is the shoot on? Strap, buckle. And the cool thing about streaming on YouTube is I literally can leave on my music for you guys, or honestly, I can just jump into games if I wanted to. That's the coolest part. For me, on Behance, they were like, no more 25-hour music, and I was like, no. So here, I can do exactly that. All right, let's see. So we have next. We're almost done. Oh, oops. Oh, there's an image here. How did I miss that? Ugh. So this is movement. Let's go back up to movement. Let's get that. Let's get this image in. Take a screenshot. Bring this in here. I'm trying to get the actual size of this shape here. And I'm just gonna write founder. Rotate this baby. Boom. Change this color. And just master watch maker. Alright, now I'm gonna take the border off of this. I'm gonna download this image. I'm gonna just hit inspect. And I'm gonna grab this image, open a new tab, copy. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it in our folder. Yeah. Find our watch folder. Boom. Save it right there. Feel me? Alright, we're gonna open up that folder. And we're just gonna drag our Parmesan guy right up in there. Beautiful. I don't know why I called him Parmesan. It just looked like that was his name. Alright, we're just gonna drag this right about. Let's take a look. Let's see where it's at. Alright, it's by the quote. And where is it in regards to the quote? So it's right about here-ish. Alright, I'm gonna start pulling some of this stuff up so it's like on the tail ends of previous content. So like I want it horizontally equal to that and just pull it down a little bit. And same thing with these. Oops. Pull these up. Yeah, we always got Nintendo Wii vibes, Excellence. You've been missing so much. So much! So we had to edit in. Excellence says it's for a Black Friday sale for some gym equipment. That's lit, man. And the website that, yes, so this week's challenge in our Discord, Excellence, if you would like to join us. Oh, what's happening here? Whoa, okay. That was interesting. Looks like there's some haterade happening in the Behance channel. James is asking, do you have another Skillshare link? Indeed, I do. The current one has expired. At James, I got you. All right, let's see. I do have. I don't know where it's at, to be honest with you. Let me see if I have one just off the bat. And he's asking, so I actually have a Skillshare link that allows you guys to get 15 or 14 day. Oh, this is 2 months free. So this is expired. Let me find something really quick. Because the thing is, if you guys never used Skillshare before, you guys get 14 days free to learn absolutely anything. So, guys, let me find this real quick. Bow, bing, bing, bing. Somehow? Oh, it's in the link, guys. It's in the description down below. What am I doing? I'm so crazy. All right, let me grab that. I was like, where is the link? Yeah, for some reason it's still sending people to this. I don't know why that's the case. It shouldn't be the case. Let me check something out. Or maybe they changed it. What's it called? I wish where are my vanity links, man? Because this should be it, basically. Yeah, this one. I really should change that. So if you guys just did pop into my link in the description, I'm going to change this so that it is the proper link, because I put the wrong one. Actually, no, it's not that one either. Is this the UI bucket one? Sorry, 1 second, guys, because this is actually important. Well, you guys are important, but you know, if you guys want to actually take advantage, oh my god, take advantage of this. I'm gonna put that in the chat now. Boom, there you go. There you go. And I will save that. Alright guys, so if we're back in, I'm gonna go back to the chat real quick here. If I can find the link. Everybody gone left. Alright. So there is that. I'm also gonna go back to our Discord because James is asking. Okay. Wanted to figure that out because that's actually going to be, that was going to be a problem. I'm glad I figured that out. Or we figured that out together. Kyle Mack, it was 2 months, but they reduced it to 14 days. Oh, my goodness. Alright. So boom, boom, boom. Alright, now we're over here. Alright, so there's a little bit more spacing than I was kind of giving credit. So let's do this. Pull this down a little bit. Pull this stuff down a little bit. down. Okay. Well, bucket and strap are kind of on the same. Okay. But basically, they're on the same thing. Pull this up a little bit. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do. Is this AR? Yo. So I think I can like screenshot this with my phone. What is happening here? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. What is this? Not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Alright, so we got here, this is the inside. Now we have something covering. So we're gonna do, so that's that. Hold on, because this needs to build as it goes down. So it goes down, it goes full, and it gets like the outside ring. So I wonder if I pull this off. Or maybe we want that on. We might have to build a component. It's got the full face, and then it's got the wrist. All right, so eventually we will be needing this full thing here. Oh, not that one. Or is it that one? Nope. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna drag another one of these out. All right, but let's just do, because we need to get this image. Inspect. Boom. Open a new tab. Lies. I guess I can't grab that one. Oh no, here we go. So there's this. Open a new tab. Alexson said I was so excited for the AR for 1 second. And so was I, man. I was like, oh, this is lit. But I guess not. Save image as. I wonder if this is, because that's not an actual image. Let's go to XD real quick. Let me see if I can pull this in. Interesting. All right. So I'm just gonna have to screenshot, because for whatever reason that's a. Oh, here we go. I'll grab this one. Open a new tab. All right. Save image as. Boom. All right. Cool. So now I can delete this because this is like a SD or whatever. I don't know what that is. Open folder. Just drag this in. Go back to the website here so I can see. I'm just trying to like gauge things. Alright, so this will be around right here. Got this little thing right here. I'm gonna see if I can grab that asset. Take this and select this. Let's see. Here we go. Open a new tab. So we got this. We're gonna save image as. We're gonna add that to our watch folder. Ugh, it's a AP whatever. Why do this to us? No, it says PNG. Open a new tab. Save image as. It should be a PNG, man. Oh. That's interesting. files. Ooh, okay. Maybe that changes things. I have no idea. Nah, can't drag it in. Maybe I can open this with like Photoshop or something. Nah. Everybody in chat, did he just open that in Paint? Alright, so we're just gonna... I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. It's night here. Is that same too? Nope, it is 10:47 a.m., my dear friend. Alright, so I'm gonna just take that. Not the best thing that I wanted to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit that in Photoshop. And I'm gonna just take out all of that. And I'm also gonna crop it. Save that. There we go. I'm gonna delete all these pages that I need. Boom. I'm gonna add a little shadow to this. I knew someone was gonna say something about it. MS Paint, guys. MS Paint. Alright, let's see if we can go back in shadow. We're gonna pump this up just a little bit so we get a nice separation. Boom. Alright. Now I'm gonna see if I can grab this. I have to be able to, because this is like the app. So let's check this out. So we got the app. Open a new tab. Please let me just download it. Save as. All right, it's PNG. Perfect. All right, I'm also gonna grab these as well. I think that's the href that I want. Close that. I wonder if they are probably like SVGs. Alright, what we'll do for that though, pretty simple. So we're gonna go to our folder here. We're gonna pull out that app. Okay, my friend. Pull out the app. We're gonna bring it to about right. I'm so hungry. It's not even time for me to eat yet. Guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna grab me another coffee. This is time for you to either chill to the music or grab yourself some water and coffee, because I'm about to do the same. I will be right back. See you guys in 2 minutes. my coffee. We ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for holding on in. Woo! I almost passed out right there. I put like, okay, never mind. Let's not talk about that. I put, or my partner puts like herbs or whatever in the coffee. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. It tastes a little funny. But I'm knitting out here dancing. I dig it. I dig it. All right, we need to figure out. All right, so we have Kalpa. What we really need to do is we need to put Groce. We need to bold that right there. We need to make it dark, just like that. Boom. We need to extend this like that. Brow. Bing. Excellent says, I have a theory that knitting and burning Groce are connected. You know what? You might not, that might not be far-fetched. That's not far-fetched at all. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this in Photoshop real quick. Edit in Photoshop, and we're just gonna hit that mask button, and we're just gonna hit that, hit this. A big 1, 2. Or maybe we'll feather the brush a little bit. We'll go 1, 2. Save to down. All right, that kind of works. Gross. All right. Now we need to get like that whole shebang of like words. David says herbs. All right, listen, maybe once upon a time, that's not once upon a time, like a couple once upon a weeks ago, we tried that. And I didn't really like it. I mean, it made me so sleepy. It made me so sleepy. But whatever he puts in here, it's like, I don't know. It kind of tastes like a, I can't put my finger on it. It tastes like a winter drink, like a spiced latte, but there's no milk. I drink my stuff black. So that's kind of like, I'm just like, I don't know what's in here. Excellent says, recently got into Photoshop as well. Used to hate it, now I use it. What? How did you hate it? Where did that come from? Where did the hate of said things go? And David, I thought you were long gone. I thought you were like, Brandon went to go get some coffee. We out. We out here. Good night. Oh, but that's what I wanted to ask. How often do you work with Saunders? That's one thing I wanted to ask you about. What is in a goo leaf? A goo leaf. Oh, I feel you. Out here designing. I see you, Dave. All right, boom. Gonna make this not bold. And we just gonna do 14 times 1.2. Okay, you know what, we need more space. David says, we send each other work. He mostly works with startups, and I work with high traffic websites. We talk on the regular though. See, I think we need like a mastermind, you, me, and him. I don't work on either though. But I enjoy your guys' company. I really like talking to Saunders. And I really, we haven't talked much, which is a problem. Which is a real big problem. A lot of the stuff that I've been working on recently is purely like talent related. And what I mean by talent, because people get confused when I say that, is like event stuff. And I think you might have seen a little bit of that. Dave, do you have your calendar on your website? I'll book some of your time. And the sad thing that bothers me, I don't think we've ever like done like, I think maybe once we talked maybe over the phone, or maybe it was via like, it was via something. I don't remember. Alright, I'm gonna squeeze this down here so I can make this a little bit longer so I can. Boom. Alright, cool. Let me see. Hold on. David Martin. UX, my good sir. Look at that SEO. So good. So delicious. Wait, hold up. Is this you? Indeed it is. Okay. Let's see. I'm doing all my chats on Thursday. Let's see. I got Hilton. Let's do Friday. Or maybe we can do early next week. Because I got some things I got to do this week. Let's do Monday. I like how I'm doing this like right on the right live. I'm just like, I'm gonna try to do it towards the end of the day too, so we can just like actually chillax. Alright, scheduled. Boom. Excellent says, PS just seems so weird to use, but I guess I was expecting it to act like Illustrator. Mitten says, making tea for mama. She doesn't know why I'm doing it for her. Tea done. I don't know. We have Shape Builder too. Alright, hold on, guys. I like lost train of thought. Like you know what? Whatever the herbs are in there, I think it makes me tired. I just like black coffee. Anything else like makes me super tired. Like even if I have just like well, first off, I'm lactose intolerant, so that would make sense. But if I have anything in my coffee that isn't like just black coffee, Photoshop for iPad is mad frustrating coming from desktop. Oh god. I don't know what to say to either of those. Google Play. I need to find black. Excuse me. Alright, so we're gonna go back to. I have not tried Photoshop for the. I don't even have an iPad. Like, I'm upset at the iPad in general. I'm gonna grab these two things and pull them in. Bow. Why? Who does this? Save this, save my computer. We're gonna open up that desktop, our watch app. We're gonna hit that PNG, you feel me? Right there, boom, Shazam, save please. Yes, there we go. Delete this trash, we're gonna open up our folders. We are going to now bring this in, right? I thought of, oh, I gotta do it right here. Now it's saved, okay, boom. Wait, I burped? I did not burp.
I know that I was worse off keeping you around. That's why I go away.
David Martin says, I prefer Procreate on iPad over Photoshop. Going to test on Illustrator for iPad this week, though. Guys, I don't think I burped online. I don't think I did that, but Excellence called me out. Just to talk, like, real talk real quick. I really want to move to like pure Android, but you know, my phone, I like the ecosystem of Apple so much better, but Microsoft, let's just check this out. All right, so we're at Microsoft. Oh, yeah, Microsoft Surface. All right, let's take a look at this. Like, this stuff looks so clean. And I really want this, the Duo. Like this Surface Notebook 3. Let's look at the cost of this. Sign me never up. RAM 32 gigs. And see, you can use the full Photoshop on this, man. Like, why would you ever buy an iPad? I'm just like, this is a laptop that is a tablet. I don't know. It just blows my mind. Like, iPad can't, like, you get the full Photoshop on this. Why get an iPad that can just have, like, you know, only some of the, but like, dude, what is good about the Apple Pencil? You know, we got Microsoft Pencil. I don't understand. Well, maybe, hold on. Maybe I just need to, like, maybe we just need to watch this together. Hold on. Surface. This is 11 months ago. This is 5 months ago. Let's check this out real quick. Alright, what I need to do really quick, I need to go to my music thing here.
Content. And recently I repurchased the Surface Pro 7 to compare.
Give me like a hot second. Cause I do want to watch this. I wonder if this will actually be taken down on YouTube just because I have like the audio. We'll see. Hold on.
Digital note taking. So in this video, I'll be talking about tablet pricing, the styluses, and of course I'll be comparing.
Why is it coming out of my desktop? Hold on 1 second, guys.
A lot. Alright, so first up, let's talk about the individual costs of these tablet setups, and then of course talk about their respective styluses. So the Microsoft Surface Pro 7 with the Microsoft Pen goes for around $870 to $1,000 together.
Alright, let's read what's going on in the chat. David out here. I don't have to justify my purchases. Apple Pencil Dog, I used to have the Surface 3 back in the day. I wasn't a huge fan, to be honest. Haven't checked out the updates. So what was the problem with the Surface 3? Let's hold on. Let's say I wasn't a huge fan. I also use the MacBook and iPhone, so the iPad integrates with my workflow really well, especially with AirDrop. That I feel. That like that's where my hesitation is, because like the integration that Apple has is just so smooth. And I just wish that Microsoft was there, and they're getting there in terms of design, but
depending on where you get it without tax, whereas an iPad Pro setup with the Apple Pencil goes for around $930 to $1130 without taxes, at least in the US here. And that of course
personally, I just
has to
wanna
do
watch
with your ability to buy
Hey,
the
what's going on,
11-inch
Michelle?
model
What's
and
happening?
the 12.9-inch model.
Long
So there's a bit
time.
more variability here.
We
And
are-
also you have to factor in education price.
oops. We are, well, first off, our man David, we're discussing Microsoft versus Apple. I'm an Apple dude when it comes to like the phone and like how it integrates as an ecosystem. Again, talking about ecosystems. I'm not entirely happy with the iPad when it comes to certain applications, right? Though, like Photoshop, for some people, it's just a different user flow. You know what I mean? So the app itself is, created really well for an iPad, but like the conversation was, if you're coming from desktop, a lot of things are different. And with Mac, though, you have things like AirDrop. You can move things seamlessly throughout different devices. And the thing is like Mac is super expensive for any power, right? You have to buy the cheese grater to even do like high-end stuff, where like my computer is freaking $1,500 and it's a monster. And so I was taking a look at the discussion is around the Surface 3, and we got on the topic of like Apple Pencil versus the Microsoft Pencil, and we're kind of now taking a look. Hold on, this is Surface Pro 7. That's 4 years ago. So did you? I don't want to do this either. Let's go back. Let's go back to this.
Devices, some similar and of course some different between these two operating systems. But before we continue here, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave a like on this video,
Wait, who,
comment
the cowboy?
if you have any questions.
Who's Cowboy? Oh.
They look
I
like
think I've
tablets,
watched
they
this,
both
and
have
this is a little
attachable
older.
keyboards, both have optional pens. Which one should you get? Well, this is the iPad Pro versus Surface Pro Smackdown. My name is Brad and I review tech for creative professionals. In this video has a sponsor, Squarespace.
Where's my sponsor?
This is the comparison video everybody wanted. The Surface Pro versus
Michelle,
the
do you
iPad
switch
Pro.
to
What's the better
specifically
value? Which
Android?
has a better drawing experience? Who would win in a foot race? As always, I'm here today to answer like 2/3.
But also,
of
this
your
is just
questions.
drawing,
First,
too.
let's take a look at these product lines. In this corner, we have the Surface Pro. The Surface Pro runs Windows 10, has an optional pen and optional keyboard cover, and has been able to grow a mustache since the age of 16. In this corner, we have the iPad Pro. The iPad Pro runs iPad OS, has an optional Apple Pencil, an optional keyboard cover, and a large bump on the back of its head. That is not from a fight, it's just there because his dad thought it'd be cool to stick a camera in there. On paper, these competitors look pretty similar, but they're very different. Those differences come from their operating systems, Windows 10 and iPad OS. iPad OS is a mobile interface that's gotten more desktop-like over time, and Windows 10 is a desktop interface that's got more touch-friendly and mobile-friendly over time. Which one is best? There's no clear-cut answer to that. Comes down to
I think
a
I've
review
seen
of
this,
that
but
that I
here's
did
the
a couple
thing. This
weeks
is
ago.
purely
But for
just
now,
like
what you need to
he's
know
an
is only
artist,
some of the
though.
apps are going to run on the X, but they're all going to work just fine on the Surface Pro 7. And because of that, if you're looking at this as an art tool, that's what I'd recommend for now, is sticking with the Surface Pro 7 instead of the X. Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Animate, Premiere Pro. Boom, you can run any of those. Clip Studio, Sketchable, Paint Tool, Sci, Leonardo, Autodesk Sketchbook, Corel, you get the idea. The iPad's greatest weakness is also one of its strengths, iPad OS. On one hand, it's really lightweight and easy to use, and on the other hand, over the last couple years, software needs to be completely rewritten, the UI completely redone to work without a mouse and a keyboard in a touch-only environment. 4 years ago, I would say that this was one of the...
But I'm like,
I would say
that line, hold on, back it up.
To work without a mouse and a keyboard in a touch-only environment. 4 years ago...
But I'm like, that, I don't, as a UI UX designer, I don't need to send beautiful swashes of line work to people. I mean, Dave, let me just understand this. Do you do a lot of like artwork? Like, to me, I'm just like, I just need something where I can.
But apps like Procreate, Art Studio Pro, Linea, all built from the ground up to take advantage of the iPad and a lot more touch video. Also on the iPad, that is a straight up port
like, I
of the
do like
desktop
that it,
version.
you know,
in and of itself,
touch friendly. Imagine like XD that was touch
pretty
friendly.
cool, but I think the interface is a little small, can be hard to navigate on an iPad compared to the mouse and keyboard you're using on the desktop. We're seeing Adobe start to move their apps over to the iPad as well. The new iPad version of Photoshop, Fresco, also shows a lot of promise, but I'd say both of those are still kind of incomplete. They need more work, they need more features, especially Photoshop. Adobe's also working on Illustrator, probably ready for Adobe Max in the fall
doing more
of
digital art,
2020.
especially for UI design.
I built my free
All right,
trial.
that makes more sense.
The
Like,
Surface
I don't
devices
do any like digital. I just buy that stuff. Yeah, so for drawing, like, I understand, like, cool,
or
but like I want to be able to
but
like
one thing
get
to keep
into what is it? I want like a hybrid, I guess. I don't know. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I've really been looking at this. David says use iPad for wireframing, brainstorming, creativity, admin tasks like email. Yeah, like that's the stuff that I want now. It's just like I want, you know, that's why I was kind of looking at this. My Mac as of right now, well, this is the freaking price of my desktop. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's take a look. Surface Pro 7. $7.99. I mean, that's what the cost of my... It's an open gallery. Look at our gray one and our black one. That is it.
Microsoft Surface helps power the NFL. And even though this isn't a typical NFL season, we won't let that stand in the way of what matters most. Rookie traditions.
All right, rookie, let's see those talents.
This is for you, Bex.
Yeah. Let's go. Talk about right there.
Sponsored by the NFL. Okay. But I think this is kind of what I would probably get. I don't know. %0 APR. That is interesting. But what is 4251 times 4024? Oops. Sorry guys, we're doing math here. Because I'm just curious. You guys brought up some pretty interesting stuff. And I'm like, where's the times? Where's the times? Times 24. Yeah. Rather just pay it off right. 749.99. Whoops, 99. Yeah, save $200. Well, $300. But the thing is, you know, you save $200, $300. But like, hopefully your income gets more over time. So to be honest, I'd rather not lease it, but I'd rather. What is the term? Pay little over time, just like a mortgage. I don't know. Finance it, I think is the term. All right, let's get back into our thing because we went pretty far off. But I think that was a good conversation. David is out here giving me the words today. He was like, Brandon, it's called finance. Thank you, Dave. All right, so we're gonna take these babies. We're gonna scale them down. We're gonna bring them up in here now. And I'm gonna make sure that these are, boom. I'm gonna take a look at our site here. Apple Store. I'll just take this. I'm just do Apple Store. Bring this down. Bring this Google Store. I'm not even sure if that's what it's called. Google Play. Alright, now I'm just gonna scale these suckers down. David, did you watch, or have you watched, oops, The Mandalorian? Excellence, you missed us talking about Microsoft. Oh, Michelle, I wanted to ask, how do you like the Galaxy Note? And let me also ask you this. Is there compatibility between like sending stuff between that and your other applications? Like, you know how you can AirDrop stuff on a Mac or whatever. Can you do the same thing on those platforms? Alright, I'm gonna grab this stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. This. I'm gonna up these back to 14. Pull this out this way. Go back here. Actually, I wonder what the size of the... I think that's good enough. How does it work? Print the work. Alright, we're gonna do... Print the work, and then we got a little arrow up there. We're gonna take this, we're gonna do times, New Roman, brow. Bold italic. Scale it up a little bit. And we're gonna do 25. And we're just gonna go back up top here. And we're gonna steal some of our arrows that we did in the past. Got you. So you do everything through Google Photos and Google Drive. That makes sense. And to be honest, I use just Dropbox, and like I think that's how I would have to move my workflow, even more so. And yes, there's desktop app that I can connect to my phone and grab stuff, but I don't have it fully set up yet. I think that's what I would have to do because, I mean, from time to time, well, see, now that I have like a desktop, I very rarely use, what is it called? AirDrop, unless I'm on my Mac. Exxon says, I've just been using Creative Cloud to hold all my stuff. Well, let's just hope that Adobe Creative Cloud never goes down. I'm not saying it will, but you know. I always have redundancy on my own cloud, Adobe's cloud. I have a hard drive or external hard drive. There's a quote where it's like, I forget, I'm not even gonna try to quote it. But basically, if it doesn't exist, if your files don't exist in more than one place, it doesn't exist. Because one thing goes down, you're out. What? How did you never use AirDrop? That's crazy. I use that every other day. I was like, we need. I don't feel like emailing this to myself. But that's. We gotta get your hands off on that one. All right, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna scale it down a little bit. I'm gonna try to pull this in. Take this little thing. Pull that in. I'm just gonna scale this down just a bit. Pull that there. Boom. Oh, you guys want to know what I want to talk about? I forgot I was watching this last night. So there's this new show called The Queen's Gambit. Man, I wanted to look up what The Queen's Gambit was. Like, first off, yeah, this is basically what it is. The Queen's Gambit is a fictional story that follows the life of an orphan chess prodigy, Beth Harmon, during her quest to become the greatest chess player while struggling with emotional issues and drug and alcohol dependency. The story begins in the mid-1950s and proceeds into the 1960s. I'm only on episode 4 out of 7. It's really good. If you guys have to, I really wanted to figure out what Gambit meant because I didn't know what it meant. Device action or opening remark, typically one entailing a degree of risk that is calculated to gain an advantage. Interesting. So that's why Gambit, that's his name. Yeah, the Queen's Gambit. And I think that's a chess strategy too. So very interesting. I really like it. If you guys want to check that out, I highly recommend it. Michelle says, we have a large RAID array at home that my husband maintains. I highly recommend. What does that mean? Exxon says, I've got OneDrive as well. Should start using that. Kyle Max says, that's how I get my edited photos to my phone. Michelle White, that's a big money, big bucks money. I don't have that yet. Wait, what are you all talking about? What is a large RAID array? David Martin says chess is hard AF. Exxon says Q X-Men. Okay, here the show is finished totally. Pair of doves. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's a redundant storage system. Yeah, see, that's like what you need in order to like actually function professionally, just so you don't like wake up one day and your stuff is gone and you cry. Alright, so there's this other photo. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's one thing I also noticed. There's a lot of sites now when you scroll to the bottom, it just takes you to the top, which is really cool. I really admire that. Alright, so we're gonna get all this. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're gonna grab these photos here, inspect. And that's all good. I barely speak English myself and it's my first language. So the fact that you know too is absolutely amazing. Alright, we're gonna open this, new tab, boom. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab JPEG, open a new tab. This. I'm gonna close the rest of these. Hold on, David Martin says, oh, Michelle says, it's amazing for my Etsy business. I'm able to keep all personalized files for my clients and go back if they need edits. Very nice. David says, if you scroll to the bottom of the site, it should take you to the desired action. So if it's a blog post, it should take you to the next post. If it's a product page, it should take you to configure options or to add cart section. Do you have, David, do you have, what's it called? Examples of that? Because what is it? So there's this Adidas site that is freaking insane. It's this one. I love it. And it's like, it shows all of this stuff. You scroll down, or first off, you can't even scroll. You have to pick a product. Boom. And then it's just a landing page. I gotta turn this music off. Goes through the whole thing. And then if I just keep going, like it just keeps going. To be honest, I really like this. And then I can scroll left or right. I know it's not like, bruh, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, because this is more a creative site. It's not for conversion. Or you know what? It might be. I have no idea. I have no idea what the numbers are. But in regards to like a real sales funnel, this would be a very difficult, this is more so part of the marketing campaign. And I think you would agree with me on that. Yeah, so I hear what you're saying. You hate endless loops. And I think that this is just part of the marketing campaign, you know what I mean? I would love to see or hear your thoughts on that too. Alright, so we got all these. Let's go ahead and save some of these. So I'm gonna save. Boom. Close that out. Save. Boom. And save. Oh, we gotta change that. We gotta go back and hit the correct one. So we're gonna do boom. I'm gonna grab this second one. Alright, boom, save. Alright. Now I'm going to Got you scoured the internet for examples. Because I mean, like, this is a time to learn. You know, I find stuff like this all the time. And granted, I agree with you. It has nothing to do with conversion. It's just, you have the marketing team is like, yo, needs to be part of the launch campaign. We need something to really hype the product. A landing page that is around conversion probably has nothing to do with that's why those sites are pretty much short-lived. Because really what it's connected to, the action that they're trying to get a customer to take. And that's why these sites never really stay up long. They're just to release a collection. So I go shop the collection tracksuit. It just takes me to the Foot Locker website. You know what I mean? So they go back into their regular sales funnel. This is just like the hype landing page. White tracksuit pants, boom, takes me to Foot Locker. I got you. And that's my whole, I have that argument too with it's like, why does MailChimp spend so much money on like hilarious ad campaigns? For TV or TV spots. And so really the Adidas website that we saw that was basically the equivalent of a spot on some TV network. So it's more so like marketing rather than a sales. It's part of the marketing funnel to get the sales, but it's more so the goal of hype rather than the goal of conversion. In my opinion, based on how it was built, and I think you might agree with me on that. Dave says, so if you're building a portfolio site, instead of expecting them to click on the next portfolio item at the end of the page, you should take them there automatically. Of course, 100%. Agreed. Yes, it's more like ads. Exactly. It's more of the hype factor rather than, yeah, it's more so of a hype factor. All right, let's get some of these images in. I need to figure out where to place them. All right, pull that in. All right, we're gonna pull this in just right here. And we're gonna get our little boom. And we're gonna grab that. Just like this. Okay. Just like that. Versus marketing is conversion focused, advertising is awareness and focus. That's what I mean. So, let's talk about this. Because marketing is an umbrella that has advertising and conversion based. So that's why I was like, we were fighting over basically words. So what I mean by, if you want to, I was using the word marketing as advertising. But I agree with you. If we want to use the word advertising for like the hype factor, then I agree with you. It's advertising. Wait, I know Brandon has been meaning to look that up for a while. Wait, what do you mean? They're not fighting words. It's just, you know, some people we all have different words to mean something. So when I was saying marketing, I was thinking your version of advertising. So we're basically agreeing. Man, I'm freaking tired, man. I think, guys, we're gonna probably do like 3 more minutes of this, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can get the rest of these photos on here, and then we will tomorrow continue to wrap some of this stuff up. Save image. Oh, Adidas is pronounced that way because of a conjunction of its founders' names. Adi Das. Oh. Yeah. So a lot of people, Adidas, well, first off, I have some friends in Berlin who have worked. It's the agency. I'm sure if you guys are watching me, you guys know of AJ and Smart. I haven't talked to him in a while either. I really should check in on them. Not that they need to be checked in on, but, you know, just to chat. Hey, what's going on, Yas? What's going on, friend? I was checking Behance till I found the note you left. Yeah, guys, Behance was down today, and I was just like, I thought they had gone kicked me off. But that is not the case. Go back here, let's see where this is. Take this off here. Yeah, I was concerned. I was like, man, they're gonna kick me off of the Behance, or the B of Hance. I'm gonna actually not do that. I'm gonna pull this over a little bit over here. I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna duplicate this over here, bring it to the top. Also gonna name it a little bit differently. I'm gonna name it AR thing 2. Well, we're not gonna shift to YouTube, but I thought, actually, there's just a downage. There was I guess a downing of the oh my God, I just went all the way down. There was a server issue today in Behance, so we're not shifting over. We're gonna be doing both Behance and YouTube, but for today, we're just on YouTube just because, what's we call it? Behance was down. All right, I'm gonna add these last two things. Kalpa. Boom. Drag this all the way down to the bottom. Wait, Sam! Yo! Dude, Sam, what's going on, dude? I thought we left you in Behance. I was like, Sam's not gonna be here. He don't like me no more. No, but it was good, man. I'm glad to see you. I was concerned. I was like, man, the people on Behance ain't gonna even know. Because to be honest with you, I thought that Behance had like kicked me. Because I was like, they finally realized I curse too much in my videos. Delete. And I thought that was what the case was, but apparently Behance had just, our lovely and beloved friend Jane mentioned that there was a downing, or the servers were down. I keep calling it like a downing. It's so bad. The downing of Behance. What are we calling this? I don't even know what this word is. Oh my god, I scrolled all the way down to the bottom. Mike, or David, we need to kill this website. I am so upset. I keep scrolling all the way down. I wish I found more music like this. The one that's playing now. Would you guys like more music like this service playing, or more chill stuff? I'm trying to take a poll, so when I actually look for more music, it's more of what you guys want, and I can put that in the 24-hour mix too. I'm so silly. I could have downloaded this quote thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I did it again. Open a new tab, download, quotes. So I'm gonna bring that quote thing. Where's the quote? Where's the quote? Oh, here we go. But I'm glad the music is what you're digging, Sam. I'm glad you're here too, my friend. Yasser says, trying to learn more UI and UX. That's why we're here. Sam says, we all follow your creative gravitational pull across the universe. I love it, man. Excellent is saying yes, but we still gotta have some usual soul music. I agree. I agree. We'll split it up. My cat is literally throwing up right now. I hear her. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but she's just like, la, 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 la. I'm gonna have to go clean that up after this. I'm so upset. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just delete that. Alright, so we got boom, 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 in a group. We're gonna copy. We're gonna come all the way down to the bottom here. We're gonna paste this. I don't know where it's supposed to go. So we're gonna go back to the website. You see prime marks? What does that mean? Alright, so now we're gonna take this on this side and we're gonna bring it down. Around here. And I wanted to create a watch so ergonomic that I put all the stuff that you don't understand. Alright, let's see. I wanted to create a watch so ergonomic that you would hardly understand what the hell I'm talking about. Hardly feel it if you placed it in your bathroom. Your other hand on your wrist. We're buying air, ladies and gentlemen. That's basically what he just told us. We're buying air. Alright, so we're gonna delete that. Prime marks equal the uncurved apostrophe marks. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my, so upset. Okay. Alright, so basically how this is gonna work, guys, is I'm gonna show you guys this and then we're gonna work on this tomorrow. Because probably you guys are thinking like, well, how does this work? So, fixed position when scrolling. Oh, where'd it go? Because what I was planning on doing, man, I'm tired, is we are basically going to have this entire port. I might be able to show you guys some of this right now. I'm gonna lock the background here. And just pull every. I'm gonna select all of this minus this, and that, and this. I'm gonna group that. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pull this off real quick. Nah. I'm gonna select all this. I'm trying to find something in the. Hold on. Let me Control Z this real quick. I'm gonna grab all of this. Group that. I'm gonna send this to the back. Alright. Now I'm gonna group all of this. Actually, I think it's already grouped. Okay. Alright, I think that works. So I'm gonna put these two. This is the one that we're actually gonna work on. So we're gonna start here. And this stuff. Let's see. I'm actually gonna make a mask for this. Control Shift M. There we go. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so this stuff should be at the top. There we go. Control Shift right bracket. And so this stuff should slide right underneath, but it doesn't. Why? Oh, because it's not a background. That's why. Let me do that real quick. Boom. Border off. Background. Send it to the back. Now I can make this whole thing a group. Perfect. Okay, now this should go underneath. Okay. Alright, so now we can scroll this stuff slowly. Alright, deleting this. Alright. So now what I can do is take all of unlock this. Okay. Pull this up. And then we can start doing some interesting things. So we can start moving our independent stuff here. I'm gonna also turn the opacity down here. These, I'm just gonna take this. Pull this over. Actually turn this off. Also gonna pull this off a little bit. So let's just see some. I moved quite a bit of stuff here. Let's prototype real quick. Pull this over. We have time. I'm gonna do 1 second. We're gonna do auto animate, ease in, ease out, and we're gonna do 1 second. So it's 1 second. Now the thing is that what we can do here is over here we do not yet want. And we can do even if we go back to prototype, we can do about like 2 seconds or 1.5 or 1.8. And excellence, I had no idea that they had measurements like that. That's like totally new to me. And we could even do, instead of ease in, ease out, we could do snap. Let's see what that does. That might be some weird stuff. Yeah, it's a little weird. Let's try ease out. That's interesting. Now what we could do also, there's a whole bunch of stuff we could do. Like I know that there's this. And I really could pull this out, like far. And I could pull this out too. Turn it 0. Pull this down. So we could do some pretty interesting things. Let's go back. And this is what we're going to be working through today. Like, that part should not be there just yet. And it should be pretty far out. Well, we'll keep it there for right now. And what we could do instead is, like with this, pull this all the way down here. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to delete this. Duplicate. Take this. Man, I'm hungry. Pull this down. And we'll do more of this tomorrow. Turn down the opacity. Again, we're going to do another prototype timing here. Kind of already does it for us. Time 1 second. Ease out 0.8. So let's check out what we got. That was a little slow. We don't need that long of a wait, so we're gonna do like 0.5 or 0.2. No, we'll do 0.3. And I wonder if the delay is still on there. Yeah, we don't need a delay. So we got some interesting things that we can do. All right, guys. So that we did a pretty good amount today. We talked about things from what is better, Microsoft or Apple. I'm not really sure. I really appreciate some of you guys letting us know what some of your workflows are, because I'm looking for some new workflows. I'm not sure if we should just do on Dropbox or Google Drive. We got a whole bunch of things that we need to check out. Now, regardless, I want to thank you guys for coming out today. Even if we didn't have Behance, I really appreciate you guys coming over to the U of Tube, and I really just, I love the community that we have, and I love the things that you guys are teaching me and teaching each other, those who are in the chat. And I just want to say, tomorrow we are going to be both, hopefully if Behance is not broken, both Behance and YouTube again tomorrow, same time. And if you guys have any questions, just join our Discord. We are there 24/7 with our amazing team. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, and I'll see you then. All right, guys, thanks for showing up, and I'll talk to you very soon in the Discord. All right, guys, peace.